Hey guys, this is Scott from FrightProps here to talk to you briefly about one of our many trigger options, the hand trigger. So the hand trigger is actually one of our most simple prop trigger options. Basically, press the button and your prop will activate. We have a little simple setup here with a double acting pneumatic cylinder, a 4-way 5-port 12-volt solenoid valve, and a PicoBoo ONE controller. So I can put a simple program into the PicoBoo ONE, and anytime the PicoBoo ONE is activated, it'll play back that program. Now, the hand trigger will essentially allow us to press the button and activate the controller. So I'll go ahead and wire it in. It's a very simple wiring installation on these controllers and on all of our prop controllers. Basically, you have a trigger input and you have negative and in. For a simple trigger like this one that doesn't require power to operate, you're just going to put one wire, doesn't matter which one, into the negative or into the in, and the other wire into the negative, and screw them in. And now when we push the button, it will activate the controller and set off our pneumatics. So it's just that simple. This is a great trigger to use if you really only want your prop to go off exactly when you want it to. So it is extremely exact. Nothing else is going to set this off except for me pressing this button. But that does mean that you have to either have yourself or an actor near the prop to activate this at the chosen time. You could also use this as a button on a wall or in a prop that a person presses to activate it. So that's the most simple application for this, but we do have another setup that's kind of neat. We're going to change around our board a little bit, and I'll be right back to show you another cool thing you can do using the hand trigger. Okay, we're back. So I have adjusted our setup here for kind of a cool little thing that you can do with hand triggers, solenoids, and cylinders. In the previous setup, I had power coming into the PicoBoo ONE, our controller, which was then powering the solenoid. And the hand trigger was activating our program on the PicoBoo ONE. In this setup, I actually have power running into the hand trigger from the power supply and then into the solenoid. So with this setup, the solenoid will not be energized until I press the hand trigger. And it'll stay energized for as long as I hold down the button. So if you were to have, say, a pop-up mechanism or some other kind of prop that you were running yourself or had an actor running and you wanted it to stay active for as long as you held a button down, you can do that with this setup. So just hold down the button, cylinder will stay extended until I release the button, and it'll go back. So that's just another cool little way you can set up a prop with using a hand trigger. Again, nothing too fancy about the hand trigger. These are only rated for low voltage 12 volt DC. They come with a 15-foot length of cord and 2 bare wires at the end, which I've linked into the solenoid here and the power supply to my left. And that's about it. Pretty simple, effective. Doesn't exactly give you a ton of flexibility as far as not having a person around to activate your prop, but it's a good, old-fashioned, dependable scare tool that you can use in your haunt or in any other electric application. So thanks a lot. We'll be back with more trigger videos soon. Take care.